right, another episode.
Another episode. Alrighty.
Alrighty. Another episode of Dark and Creepy.
Stop.
No, it's things!
It is every time.
This is episode 11 now.
Of dark and creepy things. You know, I'll get there eventually.
No,
It'll
it's
take
fine.
like episode 50, but I'll get there.
It's a funny joke now. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
So Dark and Creepy Things.
With
Frank. Scout. Alrighty. Alrighty. Before we get started,
we have a new patron.
we do have a new patron. It's Francis.
Francis, good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Francis.
That you know for a long time.
I've known him for
So far, your people are pulling through. You've
I
got
know,
your,
right?
Your mum and Francis.
I know.
As our patrons.
Where's your friends? Where are your friends, Scout?
In my head. Yeah. So thanks, Bitten by the Bug and Francis.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
Does that mean our patrons now paid for, or do we need more patrons to pay for our account? Or
I think it's about even at the moment. It pays for our Podbean account.
Ooh. So
Yeah.
from now on, if we get another one, we make profit.
Well, just help us. I mean, it's not really because I've just bought us a fancy new recorder, which we're now using as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe the quality of this one be even nicer.
Yeah.
All right, so alrighty, let's get into it. And Louis, the black cat, has joined us because it's dark and creepy things.
Yeah,
and
creepy black cat.
Yeah, no, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so today I was thinking either poo or food because, well, it's me, it's Scout. So
I know you can't see, but I just rolled my eyes.
insert Frank's eye roll.
Yeah.
All right, so alrighty. The
Alrighty.
article I have picked, and of course I'll place the link in the episode description. This is Last Meal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've seen lots of photos on Facebook of like these are the horrible prisoners' last meals, and like some of them are really creepy. Like one's like like a big steak and then like 2 pounds of ice cream or something stupid
It's not
like
creepy.
that.
I mean, what would you want as your last
Someone
meal?
had like one fava bean.
All right, to clarify before we talk more, one fava bean.
One
I just realised
fava
I
bean.
just computed what you said.
One fava bean.
A condemned prisoner's last meal is a customary ritual preceding execution. Various countries have various traditions in this regard. A little glass of rum, but no formal last meal was granted to the condemned in historical France in the minutes before execution. That's not bad.
I suppose that means like before in the Russian Revolution, French Revolution, before they chopped their heads off,
Yeah.
with the guillotine.
Just a little glass of rum.
Just a glass of
No meal was offered as the condemned learned of their impending execution only on the fatal morning, generally just minutes in advance. Like, you're about to die in a few minutes, here's a bit of rum.
Off you go, bye.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, at least you don't spend your entire. I mean, like,
You're not
would you?
worrying about it all day.
Yeah. Would you rather know when you're gonna die, or would you rather just be told that we're gonna be dead in 15
If we're
minutes?
talking about execution.
Yeah. Would you rather know like
Ooh.
the weeks preceding, or would you rather be told 15 minutes?
No, I think I would like enough time to at least have a grand last meal.
Yeah. Like a grieving period.
No, just a massive fucking last meal.
Yeah, but then you need to know like a week in advance.
And
And
a
it'd be
pre-
agonising
and-
for a week.
No, I'd probably want to know, like, just in a day or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So not like weeks and weeks.
No. In many countries, the prisoner may, within reason, select what the last meal will be.
Within reason.
Within reason.
I want.
No reason.
I want 5 kilos of fried chicken.
You didn't even eat chicken.
I know, but
You
that's
do.
yeah.
Alright. Contemporary restrictions. In the United States, most states give the meal a day or two before execution and use the euphemism special meal. In quotation marks.
Euphemism. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, everyone knows what
Special
that
meal.
means.
Alcohol or tobacco are usually denied.
Yeah.
Or alcohol, who knows. Unorthodox or unavailable requests are replaced with substitutes. Some states place tight restrictions. In Florida, the food for the last meal must be purchased locally. Oh, that's nice. And the cost is limited to $40.
40.
That's not bad for one meal.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma, cost is limited to $15.
$15.
Let's
fuck
not
that.
get executed in Oklahoma. In Louisiana, the prison warden traditionally joins the condemned prisoner for the last meal. Hope the wardens are alright. Alright, dinner company.
I wouldn't want the warden joining in on my last meal.
Or would you rather have it by yourself?
Yes,
Okay,
I would.
okay.
I would rather have it by myself.
On one occasion, the warden paid for an inmate's lobster dinner. Oh, it's a nice inmate.
Must have been an inmate that they liked.
Maybe. Alright, sometimes a prisoner shares the last meal with another inmate, as Francis Crowley did with John Resco, or has the meal distributed among other inmates, as requested by Raymond Fernandez. That's nice.
Yeah, I'd rather have it with another inmate than a member of staff, because at least like the other inmate can kind of know what's going, like have a bit more sympathy. Is that the word I'm thinking of?
Maybe, or empathy.
Which one's which? One's like you feel for it because you've experienced it yourself, and the other one is that empathy. Yeah, well, that one.
Yeah, okay. And sympathy is more like you feel sorry for that person.
Yeah, but you don't know the experience.
Not really, not fully, no.
Yeah.
In September 2011, the state of Texas abolished all special last meal requests after condemned prisoner Lawrence Russell Brewer requested a huge last meal and did not eat any of it, saying he was not hungry. What a jerk. His last meal request was for a plate of 2 chicken fried steaks with gravy and sliced onions, a triple patty bacon cheeseburger, a cheese omelette with ground beef, tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, jalapenos, a bowl of fried okra with ketchup, a pound of barbecued meat with half of a loaf of white bread, a portion of 3 fajitas, a meat lover's pizza topped with pepperoni, ham, beef, bacon and sausage, a pint of Bluebell ice cream, a slab of peanut butter fudge with crushed peanuts, and a serving equivalent to 3 root beers. The abolition followed a complaint by a Texas Senator, John Whitmer, Democrat of Houston, who called the meal, in quotation marks, inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
The tradition of customized last meals is thought to have been established around 1924 in Texas. That's a lot of fucking food.
That is a lot of food.
That is ridiculous.
But I'd be so pissed off if I were the other prisoners. Like, seriously, some fuckwit ordered too much food, didn't eat it all, and now nobody else gets a meal.
Yeah, I know, right?
Texas just threw a hissy fit. It's like, well, if he's not gonna eat it, no one's gonna get it.
No one will ever get it. Alright. So there's a list on this page of documented last meal requests. I had a quick flick before and it's bloody massive. So I'm probably just going to read out the ones that look maybe interesting to us, or well-known names as well.
Yeah.
The cool thing about this article is that you can get lost in a complete wiki hole, because you just start clicking on names of prisoners or the type of food they wanted. And then you're just lost, or the way they even died, or what is called in this table, method of dispatch.
Method of dispatch.
Yes, I would like to be dispatched via. And their crime and the country and the year. Yeah, it's a pretty fascinating article. So
I'd be interested to see what other methods of dispatch there are, because I know that there's things like, obviously there's things like hanging, last injection and electrocution, but are there other ways?
It seems used to be a lot of decapitation by guillotine.
Oh, good old guillotine.
Yeah. Okay, so documented last meal requests. This represents the items requested, but does not in all cases represent what the prisoner actually received.
Ooh.
So it's what they requested.
What they requested.
And then pretty much, they would have gone, no, fuck that, and give them...
Yeah. I mean, if
potato.
it was like, I want
Oh, actually, would
prawns, fished from the highest point in Japan in May 1935. Just then, I just want those.
Oh, okay.
Like, that'd be...
Good luck with that.
Exactly.
Alright, so Europe. Charles Peace. He was a serial killer in the UK. 1879 method of dispatch, hanging.
It must have been before they abolished the death penalty in the UK.
This was 1879, so yes. Requested meal. A breakfast consisting of eggs and a large amount of salty bacon. That's not too far-fetched, really.
Well, for 1879, you got to remember, back then, those were 2 big ticket items that were worth quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
Not your average person's not going to get bacon.
Yeah. So Fritz Hamann, the butcher of Hanover. Crime, serial killer. Country, Germany. Good old Germans. Year 1925. Method of dispatch, decapitation by guillotine.
So the French weren't the only people who used the guillotine.
No.
The Germans used a guillotine as well. I didn't know that.
I think... Yeah, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure other places like US and stuff used it as well.
The US used guillotine.
I think. I don't know. We'll find out. I could be completely wrong. Tell me if I'm
I
wrong.
always thought the French were the only country that used the guillotine.
Apparently not. No. Okay. Anyway, Fritz Hamann requested an expensive cigar and a cup of Brazilian coffee. Yes, agreed on the coffee.
Yeah.
Totally.
No coffee, and if you were a smoker, an expensive cigar is probably a good way to go.
Peter Curtin, the vampire of Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf.
Again, Germany, is a serial killer / rapist. 1931 1981, decapitation by guillotine. He requested a Wiener Schnitzel,
Wiener Schnitzel.
fried potatoes, fried potatoes, and a bottle of white wine. He requested a second helping and received it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want
very
more.
Please, sir, that's more.
Listen, I have some more.
Roger Casement. Crime was treason. Country, UK, in 1916. Method of dispatch, hanging. He requested a communion wafer.
I'm gonna die. Give me the body of Jesus.
Roger Casement converted to Catholicism before his execution and stated he intended to go, in quotation marks, to my death with the body of my God as my last meal.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
That's wow. Okay.
as someone who did grow up Catholic and has had the communion wafer, fuck that. It's like, fucking air. I don't want to eat air as your
like
last
God must
meal.
be pretty devout if he's like,
yeah.
I want the body and of a God in me when I die.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright. So, on to Asia. There's pretty good ones here. Adolf Eichmann. He was a Holocaust perpetrator. He's a German national, but ended up dying in Israel. The year 1962, method of dispatch, hanging. His special meal was declined. Instead, he requested a bottle of caramel red wine with the usual prison food of cheese, bread, olives, and tea. He drank about half the bottle.
that's caramel, not caramel.
Oh, caramel red wine.
Caramel red wine.
Totally red. I should have. Where are my reading glasses? Who knows? I should have some kind of glasses
Caramel
on.
red wine.
Okay, thank you.
That's okay.
Not caramel.
Caramel red wine
was like, well,
actually
that's kind of
sounds kind
nice.
of
Yeah,
nice.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me some caramel red wine.
This one's a recent one. Andrew Chan and Myron Sukumaran from, the Australian ringleaders of the Bali Nine.
Oh yeah, that was years ago.
Well, it was 3 years ago. It was in 2015. Indonesia, death method of dispatch, firing squad. They requested KFC. Although Indonesia does not normally grant last meal requests, Sukumaran and Chan were granted their KFC feast via officials.
So I'm guessing the Australian embassy got that to them though. It wouldn't have been the Indonesian.
Well, it says via officials, so yeah, okay.
But that's really interesting because that's the only case I think, I could be wrong, the only case of Australians who have been
Oh, we'll find out.
via
Execution.
execution.
Oh, I don't know about that. Okay. Leo Ekagari. Crime was rape of his 10-year-old stepdaughter. In Philippines, 1999, via lethal injection. He ordered a last meal of sardines and dried fish. When the reprieve was announced, he shared the food with relatives who had gathered at the prison.
So reprieve, so what does that mean? Did he not get...
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to... Yeah. Mona Fandi, murderer in Malaysia, 2001. Hanging at Kajang prison. Declined a last meal. She was instead given a dinner of KFC.
So in Indonesia and Malaysia, KFC must be a thing.
Well, yeah. I remember, years ago when I went to Thailand, KFC was a thing.
I know it's a huge thing in Japan. It'll be interesting to see how big of a thing it is in Bali.
I want to go, probably, yeah. Saddam Hussein.
Oh, good old Saddam.
Crimes against humanity, and every time I read that, I keep seeing cards against humanity. Like his
Crimes
crime was
against
cards against humanity. Iraq, 2006, hanging. The Times states that, in quotation marks, he refused their offers of cigarettes and a last meal of chicken and shawarma rice. Other sources state Saddam ate his last meal of chicken and rice with a cup of hot water and honey. Ajmal Kasab, terrorist involved in the 2008 Mumbai attacks, India, 2012. Died by hanging. Declined a last meal. He was given a basket of tomatoes and regular jail food.
Okay, that's really strange though. Have your regular jail food and we're going to throw in a basket of tomatoes.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. Bye. John Martin Scripps was a serial killer it's happened in Singapore, 1996. Method of dispatch, hanging. His last meal request was a pizza and a cup of hot chocolate. It's not bad. And Cheng Chai, terrorist involved in the 2014 Taipei metro attack, Taiwan, 2016 diverse shooting. Biandang, there's a link to that, I'll have to check that out, consisting of stewed pork, rice and vegetables.
As you do.
Canada. Arthur Lucas and Ronald Turpin were the last to be executed in Canada, 1962, via hanging. Their last requested meal was steak, potatoes, vegetables and pie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So now we're on to the US ones, and the list is pretty extensive, so I'm going to pick maybe my favourite.
Your favourite.
My favourite criminals? Yeah, Aileen Wuornos is probably my favourite serial killer.
Really? I don't even know who that is.
Really?
Aileen Wuornos.
Aileen Wuornos.
Anyway, what was her last name?
Oh, anyway, serial killer. Florida, 2002, method of dispatch, lethal injection. Declined a special meal, but had a hamburger and other snack food from the prison's canteen. Later, she drank a cup of coffee. Well, that's kind of shitty. Let's read this one. Ellen Lee Davis, murderer in Florida, 1999. Method of dispatch, electrocution. His requested meal was a 350-pound Tiny Davis. Oh,
That's who he was.
Oh, right. Sorry.
His name was Tiny Davis.
Right. He didn't eat a Tiny Davis. Okay, Ellen Lee Davis, right. So 350 is pretty big.
350 pounds is about 160 kilos.
Okay, yeah.
So pretty big.
Big guy.
That's a big guy.
Yeah, 350-pound Tiny Davis had 1 lobster tail, fried potatoes, a ½ pound of fried shrimp, 6 ounces of fried clams, half a loaf of garlic bread, and 32 ounces of A&W root beer.
32 ounces. How much is that?
I don't even know, but AW
I think it's
also.
I think it's like 1.5 liters.
Okay, alright.
That's a lot of food.
And yeah.
Lobster tail, fried potatoes, ½ pound of shrimp, 6 ounces of fried clams. Wow.
Barton K. Kirkham, robber and murderer, Utah, 1958. Method of dispatch, hanging. He requested pizzas and ice cream because, quote, you get cheese, meat and everything in one meal, not so much fuss.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Fair enough.
Pizza is great.
Pizza is great. I do love a good pizza.
Especially when it's got everything on it, like nachos on pizza. It's great. Bruno Richard Hauptmann, the Lindenberg kidnapping and murder was the crime, which is interesting in itself. New Jersey, 1936, by electrocution. He requested celery, olives, chicken, french fries, buttered peas, cherries, and a slice of cake.
Celery. You want your last
Fucking
meal
celery.
with celery.
Fuck that shit.
Is this the Lindbergh baby guy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, but they
I
always
still
think that Lindbergh did
Yeah, I
it.
still think that did it, but
Yeah.
that's another day, another
Yeah,
podcast.
Yeah, okay, Lindbergh baby. Yep.
Yeah, Lindbergh baby. Clarence Ray Allen, proxy murderer. Does that mean
What?
murdering through someone else?
Oh. Is that like hiring other people
Yeah,
to
maybe,
murder,
yeah. California, 2006, via lethal injection. Requested meal was buffalo steak, KFC, sugar-free pecan pie, and sugar-free black walnut ice cream.
What's a black walnut ice cream?
I don't care. I'm more there was 2 meal items of sugar-free. Why not just go the sugar?
You're gonna die.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
you're gonna die. Why would you want sugar-free stuff?
yeah.
I'm gonna look up what a proxy murderer is.
I think you're right. It's probably someone who hired someone to kill.
Yeah, a proxy murder is when someone commits any type of homicide, most likely by one person ordering another person or by the use of a third party.
Yeah.
So, like, things like hitmen.
Yeah, of course. Cool. David Thomas Dawson, murderer, Montana, 2006, via lethal injection. Requested meal was 2 double cheeseburgers, 2 large servings of french fries, a ½ gallon of vanilla fudge ripple ice cream, and 2 Dr. Peppers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I would. Yeah, if that was like vegan friendly, I would totally go that
Yeah.
too. And again, yeah, I would go vegan meal even in my last meal.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't go vegan. I probably would go veg though.
Yeah.
I would definitely go
You
veg.
want cheese? 'Cause you want cheese.
Yes. Oh my god, if my last meal was gonna mean that I'd never use the toilet after that,
Oh, yeah.
I would just have so much cheese. Give me
True.
like a whole wheel of brie.
'Cause you know when you get killed, like shit's just gonna come out of you anyway.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
don't
like
care,
you don't
I'm
have
dead.
to. Yeah, you don't have
I'm
to worry
dead. I don't
about
have
it.
to clean it up. So
I still wouldn't. I don't think I'd want a bloated feeling just before I die. Also, you know, consuming animals, but yeah.
yeah, true.
Yeah. Dennis Wayne Bagwell, mass murderer, Texas, 2005, via lethal injection. Requested meal was medium rare steak with A1 steak sauce, fried chicken breasts and thighs, barbecue ribs, french fries, onion rings, bacon, scrambled eggs with onions, fried potatoes with onions. Guy likes potatoes. Onions, I mean. Sliced tomatoes, salad with ranch dressing, 2 hamburgers, peach pie, milk, coffee, and iced tea with real sugar.
That's a lot of food. I mean, he's from Texas, so
Yes.
is that the same dude that said No, it's not the same. Is it the same dude who was like, they were like, he didn't eat any of it?
No, I don't know.
That's a different person?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's different. Dobie Gillis Williams, murderer, Louisiana, 1999. Lethal injection, 12 chocolate bars and some ice cream.
That's a good way to go.
That's pretty good too.
12
Yeah.
chocolate bars. You know, if that was me, I'd get like one of every kind of my favourite chocolate bar. Like, it'd be like, I want a twirl, a flake, a dairy milk.
So you want chocolate bars?
Yeah, I'll have like 12 different kinds of chocolate bars.
Like all different varieties.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even double up on like your favourite
maybe
or
I
something.
double up on a Boost. 'cause I
Boost?
love a
Yeah, I
Boost.
did love Boost.
Boost is still there. They still exist.
Yeah, but I can't eat them without shitting my pants.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
I'm so mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
Donald Edward Beatty, murderer, Arizona, 2011, lethal injection. A beef chimichanga. I just want to say chimichanga.
Chimichanga.
Yeah, with salsa, guacamole, a double cheeseburger with all the fixings, fries, 14 ounces of Rocky Road ice cream, and a Diet Pepsi.
Why
Because
diet?
after all that, well, some people just like the flavour. I do prefer the flavour of Coke no sugar versus Coke. What else we got here? So obviously we'll post the link and you can have a look for yourself. Gary Carl Simmons Jr., murderer, Mississippi, 2012. Method of dispatch, lethal injection. Requested meal: 1 Pizza Hut medium super supreme deep dish pizza with double portions of mushrooms, onions, jalapeno peppers, and pepperoni. A second pizza with 3 cheeses, olives, bell pepper, tomato, garlic, and Italian sausage. 10 8-ounce packs of Parmesan cheese. 10 8-ounce packs of ranch dressing. 1 family-sized bag of Doritos nacho cheese flavor. 8-ounce jalapeno nacho cheese. 4-ounce sliced jalapenos. 2 large strawberry shakes, 2 20-ounce cherry cokes, 1 super-sized order of McDonald's fries with extra ketchup and mayonnaise, and 2 pints of strawberry ice cream. He consumed about half of the meal.
I commend him on consuming half the meal, but
That's
what the
pretty-
fuck?
yeah.
12 packets of 8-ounce 10 packets of Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
That's 80 ounces of Parmesan cheese. That's a lot of cheese.
Well, like this one, Gerald Lee Mitchell, murderer, Texas, 2001, via lethal injection. Requested meal: assorted bag of Jolly Rancher candies. I don't mind that.
That's funny. I just want Jolly Ranchers before I die.
John Wayne Gacy, serial murderer, Illinois, 1994, via lethal injection. Requested meal was a dozen deep fried shrimp, a bucket of original recipe chicken from KFC, French fries, a pound of strawberries, and a bottle of Diet Coke. Again, Diet Coke.
And lots of KFC. A lot of people want KFC before
Yeah.
they die. And prawns. I'm noticing that a lot of the states, like in Illinois
Yeah, yeah.
and like around New Orleans and stuff like that, they want prawns.
Yeah, of course. It's like a special food.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then growing up, especially on the bog part or European part of my family, KFC was like a special thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have it at like Easter and
I just can't
birthday
imagine
parties.
that.
Get a bucket of Oh, John Albert Taylor, murderer,
I'm related to him.
Utah, 1996. Firing squad. It's the method of dispatch. Request was antacid medicine, a cigarette, and pizzas with everything. In quotation, mate.
Everything.
With everything.
Hang on, does that mean like putting lollies on the pizza?
Maybe.
Everything.
Antacid though.
Antacid though. Like, I don't want to have heartburn when I go.
Yeah. Joseph Mitchell Parsons, murderer, Utah, 1999, via lethal injection. 3 Burger King Whoppers, 2 large orders of fries, a chocolate shake, chocolate chip ice cream, and a package of grape Hubba Bubba bubblegum to be shared with his brother and a cousin. Oh, that's so cute.
That's really cute though.
So cute.
Yeah.
Hubba Bubba bubblegum reminds me of my dad actually. He used to buy me that if I'd go on like truck deliveries with him and stuff. We'd stop in at a little shop or a survey and I'd get, but I didn't always go for grape. I used to like this lime one.
Oh, okay.
Lime
If I ever
bubblegum.
had it, I used to go like the strawberry one or the grape one. But it's really cute. If you were the brother or the cousin, would you eat it though? Because then that's
Yeah.
the last thing you held on to from your brother and or cousin.
Still share that. Yeah. All right, let's have a look at Marcel Williams, murderer, Arkansas, 2017. That's really
That's
recent.
last year.
Lethal injection.
Forget that it's still legal in some
Yeah,
states.
same.
It's weird.
It's odd.
I mean, although it's legal, apparently it doesn't happen very often.
No, exactly. Anyway, requested meal was 400. He was a 400-pound person.
Wow.
Marcel Williams. His last meal consisted of 3 pieces of original recipe KFC fried chicken, as you do, banana pudding, nachos with chili cheese and jalapeno peppers, 2 16-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew, good choice, and potato logs with ketchup. What the fuck is potato logs? Is it like
don't
what we
know.
call potato gems, or?
I don't know.
potato-
No, and over then their potato gems are called tater totters.
Oh, right.
Tater totters. Or
Tater
something.
tots?
Tater tots, something like that.
So what's a potato log?
I don't know,
Someone
but
tell us what a
potato log is. But regardless, a 200 kilo guy, that's not a lot of food for a 200 kilo
Yeah,
guy. It's only
same.
3 pieces of
I could smash
KFC
that.
chicken. Yeah, I could
If
do
it wasn't meat.
Yeah, if it was like the vegan equivalent, I could smash that.
Yeah, easy. So Marion Albert Pruitt was a spree killer from Arkansas. This happened in 1999 via lethal injection. The requested meal was a stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut, 4 Burger King Whoppers, a large order of French fries, 3 2-litre bottles of Pepsi, a bucket of ice,
What?
a bottle of ketchup, a whole bottle, salt,
bottle.
fried eggplant yum, fried squash, fried okra, and a pecan pie. In an interview prior to his execution date, he said he was going to share his last meal with another inmate who was going to be executed the same day. Oh.
Oh,
He
that's a
went
bit
on
cute.
to say he originally wanted to have a roast duck for his last meal, but declined because he felt the prison wouldn't cook it.
But they wouldn't.
Wouldn't cook the duck. I don't know.
Oh, okay. fair
Yeah,
enough.
but that's really cute that he wanted to.
I was going to say that is a lot of food for one guy, but if he's going to share it with someone,
Yeah.
that's a good amount.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Odell Barnes, murderer, Texas, 2000, lethal injection. Quote, he just wanted justice, equality, and world peace.
Sounds like a Miss Universe
I know.
pageant contestant.
Odell Barnes,
World peace.
you are.
World peace.
Yes.
What is the one thing this world needs? Justice, equality, world peace.
What would you like as your last meal? Justice, equality, and world peace.
So, well, I'm sorry, I've run out of world peace, but
Yeah.
I can provide you with chicken.
Perry Smith and Richard Hickok, mass murderers, Kansas, 1965, via hanging. Shrimp, French fries, garlic bread, ice cream, and strawberries with whipped cream. That just sounds like an average.
Strawberries with whipped
Nice,
cream
yeah.
is yum, though.
Philip Workman, murderer, Tennessee, 2007, via lethal injection. He declined a special meal for himself, but he asked for a large vegetarian pizza to be given to a homeless person in Nashville, Tennessee. This request was denied by the prison, but carried out by others across the country.
Fuck you,
Aw,
prison.
That's really nice.
That's really
dude.
nice, but fuck the prison.
Raymond Fernandez, serial killer, New York, 1951, by electrocution. Last meal requested was onion omelette, French fries, chocolate candy, and a Cuban cigar. As you do. Ricky Ray Rector, murderer, Arkansas, 1992, via lethal injection. He requested steak, fried chicken, cherry Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid,
Kool-Aid man.
and a pecan pie. Rector, rendered mentally incapacitated by his suicide attempt after murdering a police officer, said that he did not eat the pie because he was saving it for later.
That's a bit
That's
sad.
very sad, isn't it?
I wonder whether he knew what was going on.
No, probably not. That's just awful.
That's awful.
I mean, it's awful what he did too, but, that's still shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Richard Cooey, murder and rape, Ohio, 2008, lethal injection. Clemency appeal based on his being too overweight for lethal injection drugs to work on him properly. Anyway, requested meal by Richard Cooey was T-bone steak with A1 sauce, onion rings, French fries, 4 eggs over easy, toast with butter, hash browns, a pint of Rocky Road ice cream, a Mountain Dew soft drink, and authentic bear claw pastries. Not a bad choice. Clemency appeal.
To be granted clemency, an act of mercy or leniency.
Ah,
Yeah, it's granted by the president or the governor of a state of an amnesty, pardon, or reprieve, or a commutation of a criminal sentence.
okay. Ruth Snyder, murderer, New York, 1928. 1928, wow. by electrocution, photographed in the electric chair.
No, thank you.
Requested meal was chicken parmesan with Alfredo pasta, ice cream, 2 milkshakes, and a 12-pack of grape soda. That person
That's a lot of
likes
grape
their
soda.
grape soda.
I was trying to think whether that person would be a man or a woman, and I'm like, well, you probably don't actually know, because Ruth is also...
Yeah, it's a woman. Yeah. Ruth Brown Snyder was an American murderer. Her execution in the electric chair at Sing Sing prison for the murder of her husband Albert was recorded in a well-publicized photograph. Yeah.
Of her husband. Interesting.
Yeah, but that happened a lot.
I know that, but...
Women killed it.
Especially
Look,
back then.
life insurance. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, life insurance.
Yeah,
It's good old life insurance.
I know, right? Let's see, Ted Bundy, serial killer, yes. Florida, 1989, electrocution. Declined a special meal, so he was given, but did not eat, the traditional steak, medium rare, eggs over easy, hash browns, toast, milk, coffee, juice,
I want some juice.
butter, and jelly.
Jelly.
Jelly. Does jelly mean the same thing in the States, though?
Jelly over... So...
Isn't it like
yeah,
jam?
It is. So jelly is like jam without seeds or fruit bits in it.
Okay.
Jam is jam.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's not jelly as in gelatin, as in like wobbly jelly like
Right.
we have here.
Okay. Timothy McVeigh. So, that was the Oklahoma City bomber.
Yeah.
Mass murderer. Domestic terrorist, mass murder. Oklahoma, but executed in Indiana, 2001. Via lethal injection. 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
That was
I hadn't heard of that one before.
That was the guy that I was saying before, that this guy just wanted ice cream. That's all he wanted.
Yeah. Oh, was that the one you meant?
Yeah, that's what I
Timothy
meant.
McVeigh.
And I can't remember who the Fava Bean guy was.
What else we got? We've got, Velma Barfield, murderer. North Carolina, 1984. I assume Velma would be...
Yeah, Velma's a woman.
Yeah. Was an American serial killer who was convicted of 1 murder, but who eventually confessed to 6 murders in total.
Wow.
Barfield was the first woman in the United States to be executed after the 1976 resumption of capital punishment, and the first since 1962. She was also the first woman to be executed by lethal injection. So, there
So
you
she's
go.
the first person after they brought back
Yes, correct.
capital punishment.
Yeah, so that was in 1984, North Carolina, via lethal injection. So, declined a special meal, having a bag of cheese doodles and a 12-ounce can of Coca-Cola instead.
Cheese.
I don't want no meal, give me my cheese doodles
I just want cheese doodles.
and Coca-Cola. Yeah, that's not bad. This one, Victor Fuger, murderer, Iowa, 1963. Method of dispatch was hanging. Requested a single olive with the pit still in it. Why? Why? 1, olives no. 2, pit in it? Why? Why do that?
That was what I was talking about before, that I thought it was the Fava Bean, but yeah, the one
olive.
with a pit in it.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. But yeah, awesome. So that's been another episode of Dark and Creepy
Yeah,
Things,
but that-
and talking about last meals.
yeah, but what would your last meal be?
Okay, the ultimate question.
Of course you know I'm gonna ask.
Oh, no, I actually forgot that. You would probably ask that. Silly me. what would
Last
yours be,
meal,
Fran?
I don't know. Let me think. Have to have some kind of ice cream, because I fucking love ice cream.
And it solves everything.
It does. The chocolate ice cream from Zero Grady.
Oh, shout out to Zero
Grady,
on
yeah.
Logon Street in
I
Melbourne.
know. I love that ice cream so much. A cupcake from Mr. Nice Guys.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Mr. Nice.
Mr. Nice Guys.
in Melbourne.
The probably a burger from the Cornish Arms. And the buffalo soldiers from Cornish Arms too. And a bowl of popcorn.
Of course, Paul Fogwood. I would be up there with probably my favourite pizza, which is from
Gringo.
the Gringo Pizza at the Reverence Hotel in Footscray.
Yeah, that is
For sure,
good
the
pizza.
Gringo. So the vegan Gringo.
Yeah.
It's pretty much vegan nachos on a pizza, and I believe
Yeah.
they make the pizza bases in house too.
It's fucking great.
Oh, it's amazing. And then follow that up, because I love nachos so much, with the chocolate nachos that they make there too.
Yeah.
Soy ice cream.
How
Oh,
do you
yeah.
ever get them though?
Because they're pretty indulgent. Like,
Yeah, they
one, you need to share it with 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
We never finish them.
No.
Or if we do, we end up feeling very sick.
I'm surprised. What
Why?
else?
What did you think I would get?
I don't know. What would you down it with?
I don't know, maybe ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
Yeah, I think so.
Vanilla Coke.
Oh, true. Or Dr. Pepper if they had it, but
Oh, yeah.
thinking I'd be, it'll come from the Rev, like...
You don't have to. Mine came from about 3 different locations.
True, I'm just
It's
being
your
considerate.
last meal. You don't be considerate. Ask for what you want. Ice cream, cupcakes, burger,
Popcorn.
popcorn.
Popcorn's up there, yeah. So, yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed that little trip on food, and now I'm really hungry.
I know, me too. Comment what your last meal would be.
Yes, please, when we post.
We want to know what your last meal would be.
Yeah, and find us on Facebook and join our little group of creepers. There's only about 111 or so.
Interestingly enough, most of the meals that we read out and most of the meals that I happened to glance at were chicken, eggs, lots of eggs, prawns, and bacon.
Wow. But I really like that one that requested the vegetarian pizza for the homeless person.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Beautiful. And
Okay, that's been another episode of Dark and Creepy Things with
Frank
and
Scout.
Yay. Don't forget, we're still looking for patrons. Help us buy potatoes.
So we can make mashed potato and gravy at home.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
But thank you again to our patrons,
Yes,
Bitten
thank
by the
you.
Bug and Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah,
We'll see you next
see
time.
you next time.
Bye.